Well, hello. Good afternoon. Today we're here to celebrate Rabindra and Nazrul Jayanti. We welcome you all coming here. We'd like to thank everyone from Vintage Community Church, all the members, especially David and his family, for giving us kind permission to do the functions here. Before we start, I'd like to give you a few logistics. In case of emergency or fire, there are two exits. The front door, which is on my right, and on the left, there's a side entrance. And for toilets, there are two toilets on my left, for if you need to go. The program is divided in two parts. The first half is commemorating the two of our beloved friends who left us recently. And the second half was celebrating Rabindra and Nazrul Jayanti. We hope you'll enjoy our program today. And I'd like to ask David.
I don't need a microphone, I'll be real loud.
My friends.
Just want to say welcome to our church, to this building, and we just want you to feel at home. If you need anything, let us know. We're here to serve you and to help you. And just great to meet some new friends. And so welcome, we look forward to a great afternoon with you.
Thank you. Thank you. First, I'd like to welcome our Dada Pavitra Ghosh to say a few words for opening up the program. আমি আপনাদের শুভেচ্ছা জানিয়ে আজকের অনুষ্ঠান শুরু করছি।
Welcoming. I hope you're all comfortably sat. And as you said, that the program is going to be in two parts. The first part will be very brief. We'll be remembering a couple of our friends who recently passed away. And one of them is Olo Cray, and our beloved Olo Dada. The Dada, Bengali word Dada, is an endearment to anybody who is elder. And Olo Dada was a very accomplished man, and he was passionately mad about Bengali culture. And he was into its music, into its poetry, and of course its politics. And that was his main interest. But I shan't say too much about Olukta because it will take me too long to tell you all about him. And one thing, abiding thing that I still remember about him, he used to come regularly to our cultural meetings, which used to be every week on a weekday, on Sunday, and he used to enjoy the poetry and the music on offer, and he used to make us all laugh, and he was such a witty man and funny man that he will always make us laugh and be happy about it. So that's all I'm going to say about Olukta. And Mamun, I would ask him who knew Leonard Worth and who was a great lover of Rabindranath Tagore, this man. And more of that later in the second half, when I get a chance to talk about Tagore. But I will ask Mamun to say a few words about Leonard Worth.
Today we're going to remember Leonard Worth to celebrate his life. Leonard was a very private man, a quiet man, a man of character and dignity. Leonard was a learned man, a very intelligent man. In his younger days, he was in the Navy. He traveled, seen many places, including the Indian subcontinent. He fell in love with the country and the people. Leonard loved Indian culture, tradition and food. We know about he always wanted Indian food. He loved it so much. In the process, he discovered Rabindranath Tagore, which is well known as a Tagore. He was hooked and mesmerized by Tagore's creative brilliance and outstanding work. I was astonished to find how much he read and how much he knew about Tagore. As a Bengali myself, I couldn't match Leonard. He was really an authority on Rabindranath Tagore. I worked with Leonard for a few years as a teacher. I got to know him quite well, and we became friends. And he became a family friend. He loved my children, especially my daughter, Shamuna. When Muktadhara was created as a Bengali cultural group, he was a key member of the group. He was very keen and active and took part in everything with great enthusiasm. We performed various places, and he was always in the group singing Bengali songs. He also gave talks in Bengali culture, and especially on Rabindranath Tagore. Leonard was out and out a gentleman. We learned so much from him, and about life, literature, about his philosophy. We missed him so much. We'll always remember him fondly. Thank you. Right, now we're going to sing the songs to start the program. Oh, that is Leonard with my daughter Shamuna. By the way, my daughter, she is, how old is she? 24 now.
You should know.
23. And Shamuna has done her masters from Goldsmith University. And I think Leonard was a key player to develop my daughter. And I'm so grateful to that man.
Now we are going to present you a song which Leonard and all of that love very much.
It's called Africa. Africa. When, in that turbid first age, the Creator, displeased with himself, destroyed his new creations again and again. In those days of shaking his head in irritation, the angry sea snatched from the heart of Mother Asia, Africa, consigned to you, to the God of immense trees, to a fastness dimly lit. There, in your hidden leisure, you collected impenetrable secrets, learned the arcane languages of water, earth, and sky. Nature's invisible magic worked spells in your unconscious mind. You ridiculed horror by making your own appearance hideous. You cowed fear by heightening your menacing grandeur, by dancing to the drumbeats of chaos. Alas, shadowy Africa, under your black veil, your human aspect remained unknown, blurred by the mark of contempt. Others came with iron manacles. with clutches sharper than the claws of your own wild wolves. Slavers came, with an arrogance more benighted than your own dog jungles. Civilization's barbarous greed flaunted its naked inhumanity. You wailed wordlessly, muddied the soil of your steamy jungles with blood and tears. The hobnail boots of your violators stuck gouts of that stinking mud forever in your stained history. Meanwhile, across the sea in their native parishes, temple bells summoned the conquerors to prayer. Morning and evening, in the name of loving God, mothers dandled babies in their laps, poets raised hymns to beauty. Today, as the air of the west thickens, constricted by imminent evening storms, and as animals emerge from secret lairs and proclaim their ominous howls the closing of the day, come, poet of the end of the age, stand in the dying light of advancing nightfall at the door of despoiled Africa and say, forgive, forgive. In the midst of murdering insanity, may these be your civilization's last and virtuous words. Thank you.
সবটার নতুন আবির্ভাবে কে তুমি? বেলিনী উত্তর, বৎসর বৎসর চলে গেল, দিবসের শেষ সূর্য শেষ প্রশ্ন উচ্চারিল, পশ্চিম সাগর তীরে নিস্তব্ধ সন্ধ্যায় কে তুমি? পেল না।
We'll end this part of the program, and myself reading one of Leonard's and Olokda's favorite poem from Gitanjali, and I will do it in English. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Thank you. And that concludes the first hour.